This is News 14 Carolina Meteorologist Matthew East, and you have clicked on to the latest edition of the Carolina weather video here for this 14th day of May. Big severe weather outbreak that occurred really beginning yesterday, lasted through the night, and was still ongoing as I'm cutting this video here this morning during the 5 o'clock hour. That is a total so far of 236 severe weather reports, including 23 tornado reports and 117 hail reports. And this was a significant severe weather outbreak, no doubt about it. And as the sun comes up today, there'll be a lot of damage inspection ongoing back in the Midwest and the Plains states today. Now, in terms of the radar, as I'm cutting this video during the 5 o'clock hour, you have a band of rain with some embedded thunderstorms moving through the eastern Great Lakes region down into Ohio and Indiana. Then the storms really begin to pick up intensity, beginning there in southern Indiana, on down into western Kentucky, western Tennessee, Arkansas, and northeast Texas. And a lot of active warnings ongoing along that line, again, at the time I'm cutting this video. That's all along and ahead of a cold front that is really the leading edge to a little bit of a push of cooler, drier air that's back now in parts of the Plains states and the western Great Lakes. Out ahead of that, a lot of warm, moist air is streaming up into the eastern part of the United States, including our area. So we're not as cool this morning. Most of our lows were down into the 50s to lower 60s. No 40s out there this morning in the Piedmont. Now, that front is really going to run out of steam, and here's the reason why. This is a look at the 500 millibar chart this afternoon. Notice all this energy really pulling off to our north, and that's heading in that direction. So not a lot of energy to really drive that cold front on through our area. So what will happen is it'll just sort of stall out off to our north. But what it will do is begin to pool the moisture here across the southeastern part of the country. So even though the actual front stalls out up in this area, this Atlantic feed of moisture and Gulf feed of moisture, helping to make things a little muggier and a little warmer around here, and that should lead to at least a few isolated showers and storms this afternoon. High temperatures upper 70s to lower 80s in the Piedmont. I think an even better chance for some showers and storms tomorrow afternoon in scattered fashion. That's a look at the chart for our Friday afternoon. Looks like some scattered showers and storms with us. Still not everyone seeing rain tomorrow, but there will be, I think, a pretty decent coverage of scattered showers and storms for our Friday afternoon. All right, this is Saturday afternoon, and our next cold front making pretty good progress in our direction by that point in time. Nice push of cool, dry air behind that next cold front. And Saturday, I'm going to mention the chance for a few afternoon storms, but it could be the best coverage Saturdays in the mountains and maybe into the foothills. We might squeeze out a not too bad of a day on Saturday, but it will be pretty mild. We're talking highs Saturday in the low to mid 80s out there. It'll be a pretty muggy day as well. Now, Sunday, that's the day that next cold front presses on through. This is valid Sunday evening, and that's the precip that's occurred here on the GFS between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Saturday. I think we'll see a pretty good round of rain and thunderstorms pull through as Sunday unfolds. The exact timing of that cold front still in question, but I think the main brunt of the activity in terms of thunderstorms Sunday will probably be during the daylight hours. And then the GFS is back to its solution of sort of a wedging and rain type of scenario for Monday. So the front on the GFS pushes through, high pressure wedges in behind it, and there's some upper level energy around on the GFS, and so we wind up on the GFS for Monday, one of the American computer models, with sort of a rainy, chilly day. And at times, some of the other models have been in agreement with that scenario. So what I've done with Monday's forecast, I mentioned a mostly cloudy sky, some showers possibility, and we might make the lower 60s for highs Monday. Now, again, if the GFS is right, that might be too warm. But if we wind up with less rain, it could be a little warmer than what I've indicated. So right now, I'll play it with highs in the lower 60s Monday with the chance of some showers. And then a lot of the modeling still develops this sort of hybrid low pressure somewhere near the southeastern coast later next week. This is a look at Tuesday evening and Wednesday evening on the GFS, and the GFS then pulls that Atlantic moisture up toward our region. And really the Canadian goes nuts with this thing. I know this may be a little tough to see. This is the 500 millibar chart, nice 500 millibar low, and look at that tightly wound surface low here off the Georgia and South Carolina coast. This is valid Wednesday morning. So a little interesting scenario to watch as we get into next week. Maybe some type of hybrid low pressure area trying to crank off the southeast coast. All right, that's it for this latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. We're undergoing some major hardware upgrades here at News 14 Carolina, so I don't know for sure if I'll be able to get a video posted tomorrow morning, on Friday morning. We'll see. If we do, I'll have a new video posted bright and early Friday morning. If not, it'll probably be Monday morning. But either way, check back and see. That's it for this latest edition of the video. Everyone have a wonderful Thursday, and God bless.